What insanity. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Celio's Network. Today we're looking at a really awesome deck I'm calling Ice Rider CHECKMATE. So it's kind of going to be like the Suicune CHECKMATE deck that I featured a few days ago. And the CHECKMATE part of the name comes from this idea of setting up pretty much an unlosable board state, much like in chess when it's mate in one and your opponent can't do very much. That's where that name kind of comes from. So we'll be looking at this deck list of Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX with Suicune V and a bunch of other awesome cards in the Team Up Through Evolving Skies format on Pokemon TCG Online. And I'll also talk a bit about how to adapt this for the Sword and Shield Through Evolving Skies format, since standard format rotates in just about 10 days or so from the time I'm recording this video. So we'll have a deck profile, and then I'll roll some gameplay of myself piloting the deck on PTCGO. But first, shout out to PotownStore.com, the best place for you to get PTCGO codes, and be sure to use code CELIO for 5% off. Also, shout out to PokemonCard.io, where I share all of my standard format deck lists, and I'll be sharing my post-rotation standard deck lists in that on PokemonCard.io as I build them and upload them to the site. So be sure to check out those links in the description down below and subscribe to this channel for daily Pokemon TCG content. So one of the most important things that make these quote checkmate style decks possible is the new Medicham V from Evolving Skies with this beautiful alternate art version of the card. Medicham V has the Yoga Loop attack. For 2 colorless energy, you put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by this, you take another turn, which is just really darn good, it turns out, to just take another turn. So you try to set up these board states where your opponent has Pokemon that can be knocked out by Yoga Loop. We do this with Quick Shooting from Inteleon that adds 2 damage counters somewhere, Suicune's Blizzard Rondo attack that can do as much as 220 damage, and also Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX's Max Lance, which can do up to 250 damage. We also have Cobalion-GX as our only GX Pokemon and our only GX attack option with Iron Rule that says your opponent cannot attack next turn. That means you essentially get an extra free turn to use some more quick shootings. So you can use Iron Rule GX, and then you can Yoga Loop, and then you take an extra turn, or you can even Yoga Loop, then Iron Rule, then Yoga Loop again, if you can set up those kinds of numbers. Since Yoga Loop says you can't use this if one of your Pokemon used Yoga Loop last turn, but if you use that Iron Rule GX in between there to give your opponent a turn without attacking, you almost just skip right back to your own turn again. So there's some pretty cool things you can set up with that. So this is different from the Suicune variant because I am using a pretty thick line of Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX with a 3/3, because just being able to do that 250 damage or 160 with Ride of the High King and then have really high HP where you're not going to be knocked out next turn can be really, really great. Now for post-rotation, as of September 10th, when it's Sword and Shield on, we're going to have to take out Mew with Bench Barrier, which means we need maybe a different game plan against Rapid Strike Urshifu. We have to take out Cobalion-GX with Iron Rule GX, and there's really nothing else to replace that effect. These GX attacks are in a power tier of their own, and we are losing all GX attacks in standard format, so there is no direct replacement for Cobalion. So we might just have to lean into the checkmate style of things a little bit less, or maybe add in things like Leon to add some extra damage. So since we're not getting that extra turn with Iron Rule, we can just accelerate damage a little faster. And we'll also be losing Reset Stamp to the rotation, which, you know, Reset Stamp, we do have Marnie, so maybe we just add another Marnie to disrupt our opponent's hand, things like that. But yeah, so we only lose a few cards, while Cobalion-GX I'd say is the most important thing that we lose in rotation. I am testing this deck in the Team Up Through Evolving Skies format for the POG 2021 tournament that's coming up on September 4th and September 5th. So now that I've shown off this deck list, I will have the deck exported in the description down below in case you want to take it for a spin yourself. And please feel free to ask any questions you have in the comments down below. I know a lot of people tend to get into card games around the time that standard format rotates, We have new Pokemon video games coming out. The new Evolving Skies TCG set just dropped. Maybe some real life events will start getting announced somewhere down the line pretty soon. So if you're new and you're just coming into the game, welcome to the channel and welcome to the community. I have my Discord link in the description below if you'd like to join the Discord. There are plenty of helpful people in there, including myself, that would love to help you get started in the Pokemon trading card game. So without further ado, thanks for coming by the channel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out PotownStore.com, PokemonCard.io, and the other links in the description down below. And I'm going to roll some gameplay of me piloting this deck. I will note that one of the games is a tournament match and we ran out of time. So it ended in a tie, which you will hear me reference in the gameplay. So I believe my opponent just conceded because we ran out of time, and so a tie was awarded to both of us on Play Limitless's tournament software. But I do believe I would have won that game had we had extra time, and it also involved a crucial misplay on my part that I could have just won that turn if I had not misplayed. So this deck is very hard, but it's challenging and exciting to play, so I hope you enjoy this gameplay. Inteleon is goated in Pog. I would love to see you prove me wrong. Oh, we were hoping for another water energy. Oh, that is bad. Look at this hand. What is the hand right here? No, I'm definitely not. I'm the farthest away from a max rarity player. I try to match all lowest rarity and just sell everything that's high rarity so I can buy more low rarity cards and build more decks. I've actually never pulling down a deck. Alright, we'll Viridian that away, get an energy. And Melony. Okay, nice. Now it's fleet-footed. Okay, nice. Now... Feet-footed. What a name that would be. Feet-footed. Oh my. Absolutely pog. Yeah, I'm playing 2 Suicune here. Yeah, the list is on my Twitter if you need it. is pre-rotation. Oh, they played Viridian Forest. I could have told you it was pre-rotation when they did that. Ultra Ball. I actually tweeted it out. I feel neutral about it. Alright, what is this? What am I about to look at here? Ultra Ball is getting reprinted. It's coming out in the winter in Japan. So we'll probably get it in the spring. Okay, I'm playing Zero Switch, so that's a good play on their part. I think I'm playing Zero, right? Because I don't expect to get paralyzed. I have a scoop up net, but no sweat. Old Level Ball. And all I really want this turn is an energy, and we already have that with their Viridian, so like we're GZO breezy, so I'm just gonna Marnie since they have a large hand. And I get an extra turn to set up my Inteleons, which is great. Really all I could ask for. Also, I'm purposely not evolving my Ice Riders because I want to make them knock out 4 Pokemon in total. Like the prize mapping is so dreadful for them this game because of how I'm playing it. Oh, nice. We'll also scrap the balloon. Beautiful. We'll Feet Foot. Play this down. Viridian. Attach. Yeah, anybody with anybody that has gold Ultra Balls is very happy about the announcement. They tingly returned me. It was an interesting play for sure. There you go, Logan. Look at that. I mean, it is announced at the same time as a shiny set, so there might also be a new shiny Ultra Ball coming. So it might just be the time to, like, if they get really expensive in the next week, just sell them. Because new ones might be coming. Unless you like the art, then. How good will Ray be? Tier 2 at worst. Tier 2 at worst. I have a post-rotation early tier list up on the tube, if anybody's interested, exclamation YouTube. I have a lot of Ultra Balls, because I have 2017, 2018 decks built, and I've also bought a lot of stuff for that, so I don't have any gold Ultra Balls, but I have a lot of regular ones. Okay. So how do we want to win this game? I prized all 3 Chilling Reign Inteleons. I'm just realizing this. That's really depressing. Like, Peepo, what the heck is that? Yeah, attach from the discard and then search for any card. My deck is on Twitter. I also posted it in the Discord. Exclamation either of those to get where you want to be. Yoga looped for a win. Very awesome. I hope I can finish this match because this is actually a really good one. Boss KO the bench stray. There would have been if I was at 5 prizes, because then I could leave a damaged Rayquaza on the board that's easy to knock out. But because I was at 6 and I need to knock out 2 VMAXs anyway, I don't think there was. If they don't disrupt my hand, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. Oh, they're not evolving. Wait, they didn't do enough. Oh, they didn't evolve. Okay, I'm definitely going to win. Oh, I hope I can finish this in time. Two minutes left in the round. Okay, so we want Scoop Up Net and Melony. I have 1 energy left in the deck. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't know where that energy goes yet. Yeah, we do this, leave that with that. There's 50 seconds left on the tournament timer, but this is a ladder game just for anybody tuning in now. But this is actually such a hype game for me. This is so cool. Yo, what's up, Josh Hatter, my man? Hope you're having a good evening. Oh, we get the Drizzile back. That scoop up net was clutch last turn. Okay, I'm bringing this tab over here so I can see if my next round of the tournament starts. The time just ran out in the tournament. But again, guys, this is a ladder match. Okay, they evolve. Oh, so we're not even going to get the win the way that I wanted to win, which was by yoga looping the active. Oh, they're going to retreat here. Okay. Is that fine? Oh, we might actually lose because of the prizing Inteleon issues. Oh no, wait. We have energy in deck. We're fine. We won. We have energy in deck. Yeah, we just don't get to we just don't get the win the way that I wanted to. Oh, and perfect timing. My next round of the tournament's up, so let's just finish this off here. We have Drizzile for Incense. And that was a good practice round since this is the same deck we're in the tournament with. So Incense for Rider. And then Forest for our last energy in the deck. Boss. Bang bang. Energy. I think it's available to the public in like a week, but I'm not sure. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yo, what's up, Rico? What's up, Professor Poke, Grizzly, Crash? Thank you all for hanging out here tonight. It's called Objective Deck. We're playing against ADP, which is a bad matchup, but we'll do our best. Playing the Aegislash tech for Desi, which could be something to take in if you're playing in Pog and maybe thinking about playing Desi, is that people are playing Desi techs, like, or at least one person is, so it's out there, you know, it's happening. Okay, so we need energy. The best thing we could draw off of this Suicune would be a Quick Ball. And with this, we're always getting Sobble, but we wouldn't mind 2 Sobbles, so I will do Fleet-Footed prior to the Level Ball. Raihan, not what we wanted. Bad card. Okay. We'll Level Ball here for a Sobble. These hands have been really, really rough. I'm not going to boss because I like them having the Aegislash stuck up there. I will attach for turn. My Suicune is most likely safe. And from there, I believe I'm just gonna pass. Zacian and Inteleon versus Ice Rider. It's good for Zacian and Inteleon. Oh, they just have a dark energy for the ADP, so they're also not drawing too well here. Go ahead and fleet foot into another boss's orders, and they just wasted a switch. So I think what we'll do here is boss up this Moltres. Patch. So we're doing 120 here. That's enough to two-shot. Yeah, the Suicune is not footing very good feet right now. I think it's best to just keep the Zacian V Inteleon deck consistent and not try to do extra damage, because you're not typically going to reach one-hit knockouts. Alright, so they Maul Wild a Mew to my bench, which I don't mind. Mawwile's a good attacker versus Ice Rider, but I could also just not use Ice Rider. And if they switch out, little do they know that I have many a boss at my disposal. Oh yeah, they do. They do know. They just used Mawile. Feather Arrow. Hitting me with the logic. Okay, so they're going to get an attack in here. So 150, they hit themselves, and that goes up to 180. Okay. Let's grab a quick ball here. Get rid of Ice Rider and grab Medicham. I didn't fleet-footed yet, and that is definitely a misplay. I get an Ice Rider Cali. Okay, so I really like this line of play that I'm going for. I already have the Moltres so damaged. And if they want to use it again, they have to damage themselves. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm doing 200 with Suicune right now. That means I can knock out Mawile, and Mawile is actually a threat in this matchup. So what we're going to do is bring up this and knock it out and leave that Moltres damaged. I believe the only misplay I made that turn was that I fleet-footed like mid-turn. Like I should have fleet-footed earlier in the turn to draw an extra card, because then, like, you know, if I fleet-footed into a quick ball, then I could get something else with Drizzile. I could have gotten that Capacious Bucket that I was eyeing up. But because I have Raihan in my hand and I have Melony in my hand, I don't need energy attachment this turn. It would have been nice to have, though. It's not always better first. Like, if you're going to research and the only supporter you want to play this turn is research, then you should Fleetfoot after the research. Okay, I definitely just win now, right? Yeah, that's game. Let's go. What insanity. Man. Dang, let's go, chat. Let's get some hype for that one. That was so good. Oh my god. By the way, we're playing against Rayquaza VMAX Victini here at 2-1. They're not playing the exact Japanese list. They're playing Tapu Koko Prism. They're not playing Volcarona V. I've pulled one Rayquaza V out of all my boxes, and I've opened 4, 6, 7. So, I'm joining your club if you're starting one. This should be a good matchup for me. With Level Ball, we're always getting Drizzile. So here, guys, this is what some people were asking. Oh, I'm in Sobble, not Drizzile. We priced 2 Sobble. No. And we priced 2 Drizzile. Guys, and we priced the other Inteleon. 5 out of 6 of our cards in the prizes are an Inteleon piece. 2 Sobble, 2 Drizzile, and Sword and Shield Inteleon. That's our prizes. Like, what the heck is that? Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, someone run the flipping odds on that. Okay, so anyway, I Capacious Bucket and then Level Ball because I'm always getting water energies and I'm always getting Sobble with that Level Ball. But now I don't know what I'm getting with this Quick Ball. So first, we will Fleet Foot and draw a card. We get an energy. So that doesn't help us decide what to get with Quick Ball. But it does let us dump an energy pretty safely. And we don't need Ice Rider to evolve next turn, so it's fine to just wait until next turn to get Ice Rider down, I think. Actually, maybe we do need Ice Rider next turn. No, it's like it's a personal tool for you, Lyric. And then if some players want to share their stats, they will. I don't think you like share all of your decks, but it's also like if you're playing a spicy deck, that won't really help people's stats because like you won't be able to compare it to you playing like a pretty typical deck. But they'll probably have a lot more information on full release. They're just letting me test it out to see how I like it. And to also, like, you know, read how the chat likes it and react and get feedback and stuff for that. Okay, yeah. Pretty good turn. The multiple Sobbles prized is lucky. Oh, first pack is Rayquaza VMAX 6-7. Let's go. Yeah, see, check out the list, though. This isn't Ice Tray anymore. Also, Gassy, if you're just coming in, we prize 2 Sobble, 2 Drizzile, and an Inteleon. So we actually would have rather had started Cali in the active because we could go knock out the Ray this turn. Ice Tray, that's just what some players decide to call it. Players like to make their own deck names to look cool on Twitter. Which is fine, you know. Alright, let's Fleet Foot. Why do you want rotation? I actually love this format a lot. I think this format's awesome. Now, tag teams are actually fine in this format. Like, this is a real format of Pokemon TCG. Like, tag teams are just generally bad, yeah, but like this is a playable format. I'm enjoying it a lot. Yeah, I actually like, I wish we weren't rotating because Stamp leaves, Cobalion-GX leaves. That's pretty much it. Like Stamp, Cobalion-GX, and Mew, just having like the option to play Mew if you like to, even though it can be a liability sometimes, offers a lot of cool things. Yeah, I feel that. Some people will like it better. And yeah, I hate tag team GXs. Everybody knows that. It looks like my opponent isn't drawing too hot here. Palpad, and looks like they're going to dump hand again. Great bricks a lot, yeah. I would encourage people to think about this. Back in the Ray Eels day, if games were lasting a little longer and a single knockout was less important, that would mean that a Ray Eel deck could take an extra turn to get set up or whiff on a turn and still be fine. Whereas in the current game, whiffing and like needing an extra turn to set up and things like that are much more likely to cause you to lose than they might have been back in Ray Eel's day. So while they are kind of the same deck, and Rayquaza VMAX is an absolutely disgusting card in a vacuum, that's why I don't think it'll be tier 1, just because of the multiple energies needed. No, I'm not muted. I think maybe my noise gate was just stopping me. Medicham, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so let's see here. Well, this is where I'd put my Inteleon Sword and Shield if I had one. But it's in the prizes. They're really going to get my Cali stuck up there. Lackey, I have a lot of unnecessary cards in this list, so in this case, don't blame Ice Rider, blame me. Oh, I'm my 6th prize is a Suicune, is it not? I think my 6th prize is a Suicune, so it's 2 Sobble, 2 Drizzile, an Inteleon, and a Suicune. We'll have to check. I think the last prize is a Suicune. Yo, Seymour, that's great. Good luck in the next 2 rounds, bud. Looks like you need a Peonia. Oh, there is a Suicune in the deck? Okay, then I don't know what my 6th prize is. Okay, so we didn't prize another Suicune. That's good. What's the time limit on these games? We have 8 minutes left. Thanks for the follow, Munchlax911. Think you're gonna go to phase 2? I think this game will decide it for me. I'm feeling good about going to phase 2 if I win this one. Man, I can't believe they gave Eternatus 340 HP. And it does 270 for 2 energy. I know this is about a year late, but god, 340 HP. Yo, lame aim, that's hype, that's hype. Let us know if you have any questions, okay? I had to go check and see what Rayquaz's HP was for some math I was doing in my head. I would really love to have an energy here this turn, but oh, wait a second. I thought they were okay, wait, my game plan was to bring this up and hit it, but I don't even have to. I thought I was going to have to boss this turn, but they're actually just feeding me this one. Okay, wait, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're really good here. I don't know if this is correct. I have to play faster so we can finish this game. They probably don't have hand disruption. I mean, they could, but they probably don't, so I'll just do this. And we hit that 3 times. Okay, so we do bang. Catch that there. Blizzard Rondeau. Okay. We have 3 minutes 50 seconds. 3 minutes 50 seconds. I only have like max 2 turns left in this game. Instead of Melony, I should have gotten Capacious Bucket. I almost got Capacious Bucket, and I really should have. I also almost got Cobalion with Raihan instead of Melony. That would have also been fine, because then I could just guarantee 1 extra turn, but that was a little iffy with the timer. We're at 3 minutes 1 second. Okay, okay, don't hand disrupt. Let's see. Do they play hand disrupt? They play 0 hand disruption. Oh, please, if they have to attack with this, that's good. We win. Hey, official Framo, yeah. Were we in the tournament, or did you play me on Versus Ladder? Yeah, we did play. What's up? What's up? Escape de Rope. Yeah, we'll send up this. We have 1 minute 50-second left. All right, that's game. Jeej. We have 50 seconds to actually finish the game. Oh, okay, busted. Oh no, wait, it's not Jeej. We need, crap, we don't have energy in the discard. Oh no. Oh no. We have no energy in the discard. So it's gonna end in a tie. I had to send up Suicune for the win. I thought we had energy in the discard. That's my bad. So it's gonna be a tie. Yep. Damn. Oh man, so close. So close. Yeah, if I sent up Suicune. Damn. All right, GG.